I'm Henry Florsham. I'm the president and CEO of the Wichita Falls Chamber of Commerce, and it's exciting to be here. I'm excited to be here with the results companies and the entire team, I think, and so many of our leaders and volunteers from around Wichita Falls. This is a pretty cool day. I moved here not quite 6 years ago to take the reins of the Chamber of Commerce. We're the economic developers for this community. And one of the reasons I was interested in moving to Wichita Falls was because this city has invested in its economic development efforts. Probably 22 years ago, the citizens of Wichita Falls voted to tax themselves, to create an economic development tax. You may have heard it called the 4A tax. And they did that to provide regular, consistent, ongoing funding and efforts to grow business in Wichita Falls. And so you fast forward 20 years, the Chamber works very closely with the Economic Development Corporation, the 4A board, and the city to be the economic developers for this community. And so we spend a lot of time working with our existing businesses to identify issues and help them grow. Travis Haggard, in charge of that program, is here. And we do a lot of work trying to recruit businesses to move, relocate, or expand to Wichita Falls. So at some point in the spring of 2016, this project came up quickly. At some point in the spring of 2016, we got a contact from a consultant that was working on a call center project. And they had narrowed down to 2 states. They were looking for a site either in Florida or in Texas. And so we did what we do. We responded immediately and provided all the info we could about Wichita Falls. What's the workforce like? What are the average wages like? Having this building available really helped because this was a call center before USA 800. Now the results companies moved in. And so whereas some projects take 2 or 3 years to come to fruition, the Vitro PPG expansion down the road took 4. This project, we went from initial call to closing the deal in maybe 3 months. And we were like, whoa, this is great. And so we worked very closely with the head of the company and local management that they hired to get them set up here. And I think the initial projections were maybe around 600 employees or so. And that was what the company guaranteed us. And with call centers, and we were talking about this a little while ago, you never really know how that initial recruitment's going to go. And we've got some other operations here in Wichita Falls where employees are serving as call reps or customer support reps and that sort of thing. And so you're always anxious to see how that goes. Well, in the first 2 weeks that this center was open, they held a couple of job fairs, I think week-long job fairs out here, and they hired over 300 people. And we said, okay, good, this is going to work. USA 800 had something that people needed, whether it was the starting wages or the benefits or just the environment of the company and the attitude of the leadership. And since then, they've continued to grow. We've been really excited to see not only management but staff engaged in what we do, not just doing the work in this building, but we held one of our quarterly boss panel discussions on Wednesday, and you not only served as one of the sponsors, and thank you, but you brought how many people with you? 16 representatives from the company to come learn how to be better leaders that will in turn strengthen this company and help you guys do more. So the reason we do what we do, the reason the citizens of Wichita Falls voted on that sales tax, voted to tax themselves 20 years ago, was to generate growth and economic activity. And the whole purpose for having an economic development program is to grow the economy. It's to create more jobs, good paying jobs with benefits, so people can afford to live here, so people can have the quality of life that they want, with a positive work environment, so we can use that growth to catalyze more growth. The more money our citizens have in their pockets, the better career path they've identified, the more money they can spend here. And it just grows on itself. There's a spin-off effect. Every dollar we bring in from the outside generates a lot of money into Wichita Falls. And so that's why communities put so much effort into this, and that's why I was encouraged to move to Wichita Falls in the first place, because we had programs in place that can help companies like the results companies move here, grow here, and thrive here. And so on behalf of the Chamber of Commerce, we are ecstatic, not only that you came here, but that you're continuing to grow. And so we were excited to be part of this today. In a few minutes, we're going to cut a ribbon to celebrate this next phase of the evolution of this company. But now we're going to hear a little bit from the leadership of the results companies. And so I'd like to first introduce the site recruiter for the results companies, Tamara Moe.
Hi, my name's Tamlin. I have been with the company since October of 2016 when we first opened. Since my time with the company, I've had the pleasure of being a customer service representative. I also served as a supervisor, and now I am the recruiting manager. But beyond my personal success with the company, I've had the opportunity to be part of something much larger. The results company brand is something that I'm proud to represent every day. Branding is such an important part of any business, but it can be crucial for a business who is fighting to overcome stigma of similar business models that have failed in this very building. We want to overcome the descriptors associated with the past companies and move towards a more reputable and long-lasting brand within the community. It's my hope that most of you are familiar with our slogan, "What's Your Greater?" This question is designed to bring awareness to what motivates you. Here at the results companies, we like to start with what's important to our target audience. This could be a new candidate, our client, the partners that we've established within the community, or the representatives here that make up our results family. Unveiling someone's motivator gives us as leaders the opportunity to hire the very best, develop people for remarkable results, create a higher level of employee complacency, build stronger teams, and drive metrics for maximum impact. One of the most amazing things about this company's models are the procedures that have been put in place to develop its people. The success stories in this site have been stunning, and I've been happy to get to see them happen and unfold in front of me. It's our hope through engagement with new and established relationships that we will become a well-known and trusted business within the community and be set up to give endless opportunity to create that continued success. We are excited to be able to boost employment for our region as well as to serve as a partner in the Wichita Falls community. And I will hand over the mic to Mark, who is our leader and site director.
Woo! Yeah.
So first and foremost, I took the time to write a speech out because, as everyone probably here knows me, I tend to ramble. So I wanted to make sure to keep it, on track and not get off track. So, if I do stutter a little bit, guys, or if I get a little nervous, I apologize, but bear with me. And Tamlin, thank you so much for taking the time to do that. I think that was a really good speech to kind of lead into what I'm going to say today, and I think I wanted to be a little bit more personal. So again, here we go. Thanks again. My name is Mark Spade, guys. I'm the site operations director of Wichita Falls location. First, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for taking the time out of your day to be here as we celebrate our rebranding. When I first walked into this role, I had major shoes to fill, and the reputation inside our walls did not resonate very well in the community. There would be times I would go out into the community and do normal people things. Spend time with my family, grocery shopping, or simply just in the gas station getting gas for the trip home for the day. Most people saw my work shirt, they would always ask me, is that the call center over by Walmart, WDS? I would always politely reply, no, we are entirely different. We are an entirely different organization. I always take the time to share with them what we do and who we are. The other one was, I hear you guys are always the good people. That's the one that always hit me every time I heard it. Most people would normally, try to mask the truth and, try to give you a good one-liner, especially if they're responsible for the site. And it's tough to speak on that. It's tough to have to answer that question and answer it with truth. But I would look them directly in the eye every time, and I would say, you're right. We got to do better for our people, and that's something that we're striving toward each and every day. So I'd always thank them for taking the time, to give me the feedback and talk with me, and took it to heart. I was very well aware of the current culture within the call center, and it drove me to find a cause and purpose. We had to find the courage and leadership needed to January of 2017, they brought us into their family and provided us opportunities that we did not have before. As we adopted the leadership principles and the discipline that the Results Company has provided, it began to change the way we viewed managing our folks and our business. I had never been more excited to see such a model that literally spoke to everything I had passion and drive to do and wanted to lead within the site. The first year has been a major growing and learning experience for us all. But I have an amazing team, from the agents to the trainers to the recruiters, my managers, coaches. If I'm leaving anybody out, I'm sorry guys. I want to make sure everybody's included. But without all of you guys, none of this stuff would be possible, guys, and everything that we've achieved up until this point, it just wouldn't have happened. So, I do want to take the time, to thank each and every one of you guys for everything that you do. And again, your daily sacrifice and call to leadership and the cause, I truly appreciate. So again, I wanted to say thank you to each and every one of you and all of you and all you do. The city, the Chamber of Commerce, Michael, the news stations, everyone who's been involved, Alfonso, we have so many vendors, guys. Carl, I can't name them all, but again, it's been a pleasure working with you guys, and we appreciate you guys' support, to help with our cause and getting our brand and our youth out. And that's a big important thing to us, because again, as Tamlin mentioned, that's a big stigma, guys, that we wanted to overcome. But I'll wrap it up, guys, with saying that, I truly believe that we are beginning to learn as a team that it's not about being in charge, it's about taking care of the people that are in your charge. So again, thanks to everyone. That's all I have to say, and again, I appreciate your time, and I'll pass the mic back to Henry to finish.
So Tamlin said something about being something bigger, being part of something bigger. And I know it's hard for companies sometimes. You get so caught up in your own world, your everyday operations and the challenges that you're facing that day, to think about how you fit into the bigger picture. But think about it like this. You employ 600 plus people here. You are Wichita Falls. Think about when all 600 of those people go home and how much area they cover and the influence that network has on the rest of this community. You are Wichita Falls. The Chamber, we represent you and everybody, but we're 11 employees, The Chamber is you, and you are the Chamber. And so, again, we're just ecstatic to see your success, your continued success, and can't wait to hear about the next stage of growth. They've got more plans in place to hire more people, put them to work, generating dollars, put money back into this economy, and that's what the Chamber's all about. And so, thank you very much. We're going to cut a ribbon now. So here's what's going to happen. We invite everybody to come over and be part of the picture. Up front, we're going to ask the gold coats, along with leadership from the results companies and whoever you guys want up front. And once we get the ribbon cut, they're going to take us inside for some refreshments and a tour, right?
Yes.
So again, on behalf of the Chamber, we're excited to celebrate this day with you. Let's go cut a ribbon.
So we're here today celebrating the rebranding of the Results Company. You just heard a speech, and we're going to have that played on the video shortly, but we're here with Mark, and he's a representative for the main office here. They've grown from 300 staff members to over 600 in just a couple years. So we're here celebrating that rebranding. You ready to cut a ribbon?
Sure, yes, I'm absolutely ready.
Sounds good. I'm going to hand this over. We're going to do a pose. On behalf of the Wichita Falls Chamber of Commerce, the Gold Coat ambassadors, and all the businesses we represent, I want to congratulate you on your rebranding. Okay, we're going to do a quick picture, and then we'll do a count.